Welcome back, students. In today's video, we will be discussing about ecosystem. But before we start with our today's lecture, we are going to review our previous lectures and we are going to discuss what we have learned so far. The important thing that we have learned was the difference between the living and the non-living things. But in this video, we are going to look and discuss what is the similarity in both and how they are both dependent on each other. So let's start. Let's observe our environment and identify the things that are dependent on each other. If we look around, we see a variety of living and non-living things. For example, we see humans, we see plants, we see animals. They are all considered as living things. And the non-living things that we can see is, you can say, a chair, a fan, oxygen, and numerous other things that you can consider as non-living things. All the living and non-living things around us are called our environment. ठीक है? किन चीज़ों को environment कहते हैं? जो सारी living और non-living things हमारे इर्द गिर्द होती है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Environment. The environment consists of living and non-living components. Environment में दो components क्या क्या होते हैं कि एक उसमें living और दूसरा उसमें non-living things होती है जो हम already discuss कर चुके हैं. ठीक है? Let's write over here. The environment have two components, that is non-living things and living things. Both these components interact with each other. ठीक है, ये दोनों components जो हैं ये क्या करते हैं, एक दूसरे के साथ interact करते हैं because they are dependent on each other. Every living thing lives in a particular environment. हर different living thing एक different environment में रहती है. जैसे we humans live on land. ठीक है, जैसे कि fish जो है वो कहाँ पे रहती है, it lives in the water, right? The tiger, it lives in the forest. You can see the bird, it lives on the tree in the nest, right? इसी तरह हम और देखते हैं तो ants जो हैं, कीड़ियाँ जिनको हम कहते हैं, they live underground in colonies, right? So you can see that there's an image in front of you जिसमें different type of habitat show करवाए गए हैं. जैसे you can see over here that it's a frozen region. ठीक है, यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा सर्दी होती है and the water is frozen over here. So you can see the type of animals that live over here. For example, a polar bear or a penguin. They cannot live in any other environment. Alright. So this is how they are dependent on the other component, that is the non-living thing component of the environment. Likewise, आप देखें camels को, तो camel जो है वो desert में ही होता है. It doesn't live anywhere else, right? Because it's the safe environment and it's where they grow up. इसी तरह हम देखें जी elephant को, we look at the lion or the giraffe, right? All these animals live where they live in the forest. ठीक है, इसी तरह if we look at other things, तो हमें नज़र आता है कि ये bears वगैरह, ये इस तरह के जो animals हैं, they live at the place where the water is near to them. ठीक है, so these are the different habitats of different animals. और ये habitats जो हैं, ये इनके homes जो हैं, these are the non-living factor of a environment, right? What I want you guys to do is that you have to observe these things around you. Okay, I want you guys to make a list of the animals that you can see around you, and you have to make list in which you will show कि इनकी क्या habitat है. It will be a fun assignment. Let's move on to the next slide. So what exactly is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is the living and the non-living components of any environment make the ecosystem. ठीक है, हमारी environment में जो भी living और नॉन लिविंग कंपोनेंट्स हैं वो क्या बनाते हैं, वो इकोसिस्टम बनाते हैं। And how these living and non-living things are dependent on each other, that is what an ecosystem is. Various types of ecosystem are found on our earth. For example, forest, grassland, ocean, river, ponds, snowy area and desert. Let's write in some of the examples over here so that we can memorize it. ठीक है, हम कहते हैं कि इकोसिस्टम की क्या एग्जांपल है कि we have deserts, we have forests जो हम ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, वी हैव पॉन्ड्स जहाँ पे फिशेस भी होती हैं, एंड वी हैव ओशंस और रिवर्स आप कह सकते हो. ऑल ऑफ दीज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ इकोसिस्टम. See you guys in the next video. Allah Hafiz.